How's it going, everyone? If you're new here, I'm Ink. I do art, so let's get into it. So I've been busy recently, hence my lengthy upload schedule, due to school and other lame personal stuff that you guys probably don't want to hear about. But I have some news that may or may not come as a surprise to most of you from the title, but I'm making a card game. It's called Phantasmic Fantasy, and it's a card game based off of games like Exploding Kittens and Uno. Today I will be diving into my thought process of making the game and how it came about. Now, a few days ago, I was just sitting in my class, doing my usual, already done with my work, so I decided to come up with a game idea on Scratch. I was inspired by my love of fantasy and sci-fi and thought a card game would be a good idea. I went to go find a card game on Scratch for inspiration, definitely not to steal the code or whatever, but to my avail, none existed. Then that got me wondering, what would an Uno/Pokemon type card game with fantasy aspects look like? So I started designing. I had made a few cards with simple damage and mid visuals, but it was something, and I posted it. About a day later, at lunch, one of my friends, who will name Tryon, suggested that it would make a pretty good actual card game. That's when it hit me. I could make a legit card game and use the mechanics I had already implemented into the Scratch version. When I got home, I quickly began brainstorming some more cards to add to the game and make it a bit more balanced. Some of these new cards include the Summoner card, which allows the player to give up a card into the graveyard in exchange for 2 cards from the pile. The Swarm card, which deals 1 damage to the enemy of your choice for 3 turns. The Shield card, which is spelled wrong on purpose. It allows the player to block the Magic, Fire, and Swarm cards. Then there's the Revert card, which allows the player to undo the last attack dealt to them and reverse the order, similar to a healing card or, like an Uno reverse. The final card is the Unmask card, which lets the player choose one person to reveal one of their magic cards in their deck, unless it's another Unmask card. So here's how the game works. There are 3 rounds, and at the start of each round, every player is dealt 3 random cards, along with 20 heart tokens and a health card. The players will agree on the turn direction and start the game. A new round will begin when there is only 1 player left standing, and that player gets to wear the King's Crown until someone else wins the next round. By the last round, whoever has the crown last gets bestowed the Crown Jewel. I intend the estimated playtime to be around 30 minutes to an hour. Currently, I'm trying to find someone who can print out the cards for me and create the very first copy of the game. I haven't come up with a sufficient way of doing this yet, so if you guys want to help me out and be a part of the project, then feel free to join the Discord server. I'll be adding a page just for your suggestions and help. I just want to say thank you to all of those who will stick around to watch my journey, and more updates on the game as well as animations will hopefully be posted soon. With that, I'll see you guys next time.